Now, 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 now.
Hello! Hi! Ding! I am LG, and welcome to Who's Around. You know who's not around, but will be very shortly? My favorite co-host, Bowler. But you know who I have is Miranda. Hello, Miranda. And somebody backstage.
Oh.
Are they ready to come out?
Hold on.
Yes, they are. And hello.
Hold on. Give me one second. I can't see or hear anything on this, so I'll be right back. Oh,
okay. Oh, you got it. Oh, look. Well, that's okay. You can come in and out. Every problem that I have with StreamYard can be solved by turning it off and on again.
We're live. We're already doing this too. I love this. It's too late to say, Max, your hair looks great.
Thank you. I did not brush it or wash it today.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh,
it looks absolutely amazing. I'm feeling extremely dysphoric about my hair, so I'm in a is this a bathing cap or what do people who don't use these for flagging call them?
Bandana? It's still called a bandana, I think. I think it's still called a bandana. I was gonna change locations, and I'm like, I don't think I'm even gonna. Whoa, is that an invisibility cloak?
It's an invisibility cloak. Guess who's in the invisibility cloak? It's our friend Max. Hi, Max.
Now you're visible.
Oh, yay.
Oh, great. What a great day to do so. What a great day to be visible.
True.
Wow. I know we're waiting a bit for Miranda, but I'm so excited to be here on this Trans Day of Visibility.
Yay! And Max is having because of transphobia, Max is having internet issues. So I have stolen that bit from Miranda. I'm gonna bring Miranda in, who's also having internet issues.
I'm also having transphobic internet issues, but now I fixed it.
It is transphobia is everywhere. Can we just gotta, there's a part of us, I think as part of Trans Day of Visibility, it's important to acknowledge the fact that transphobia is still plaguing our society and our internet connections as we speak. So
infrastructure, baby. I have we can also do, while we're at it, some trans people are gay, not all gay people are trans. Some squares are circles, not rectangles or something. Gay. Hey, it's Max.
Okay.
Max, you're not visible.
Yeah.
Let me fix that.
I don't understand. I had to reboot it to even get this to work, and then it just crashed, and I was like, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, time to use my phone because nothing else is working.
Yeah. You both. Oh, thank you so much for joining us and helping me in the 30 seconds I panicked before Bowler got here. Did Pepper just say gay?
I'm gonna say yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say yes. I think that Pepper might have been saying yay, but what's more gay than yay? I'd submit. Nothing.
Hooray! Parade?
I mean, yay. How?
Well, yeah. I think that's an excellent way to welcome everybody to have a gay day of wait, hang on, what's today?
Trans Day of Visibility.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? And then shy. So today, everybody, for you joining us live in the comment section or just watching calmly, as I know some people are not into the commenting and just watching calmly, we have an awesome show for you all today featuring a bunch of trans people. What? Yay!
Yay!
Visible.
Trans people.
You're all here. Yes. I wasn't sure if that came with sound. I was waiting. I was like, is there music? Is there music with this? So great. I love our updated logo, LG. You once again knocked it out of the park with our little trans part.
There's just bacon. There's trans bacon.
Oh my god.
Right.
Why does that work so well?
It does.
The tag is like perfectly.
I
Yeah,
lo-
love
I
it.
love the trans bacon because I feel like back in like sort of like 2012 era when like bacon was such a trend and it was like aggressively cishet like based. I'm glad to get our grubby little trans hands all over the bacon.
That's right. My entire personality was bacon and Reddit for about 6 months.
Gorgeous.
Well, and while we're still at the top of the show, I am going to take it a little bit serious. Heads up for 1 second here. I want to say, first off, on this Trans Day of Visibility, I need to thank the three of you in particular because all three of you are visible. And I want to just take a second to stress that because it means a lot to have people in my life, for me, for my kids, for my friends, that I am able to be like, look at this person who knows who they are, who can live the life that they need to be living, who they are, like truly, genuinely themselves. And it makes such a positive impact on our world. So just the three of you existing as is makes our world better. And I know you were not expecting this sort of moment, and I'm sorry to have sprung it on you, but I have no regrets because I need to emphasize that because it means a lot to me to be able to look at you all and know that. And I'm actually very, very inspired by all three of you because it is hard. I am, as the elder of the group, I grew up in just like a little bit worse of a time. Not like that you all had like this peaceful road or whatever, but it's so much harder to just be out and open about who you are. And it's getting easier for sure. But the reason why it's getting easier is because there are people in the world like you who are able to be out and open with who you are and just exist. And like, what a beautiful thing. So I want to say on this Trans Day of Visibility, it reminds me to thank you and applaud you for just, I hate it that it's bravery. I hate that it takes bravery to be like this, but for bravery is what it is because our world shouldn't need bravery to exist who you are, but it does. And that's where we're at. And I am so happy that you're here. And now for comedy.
Thank you, Bowler. I love you.
Cartoon Bowler.
LG, thank you for the eye anal.
Oh my god.
I wasn't expecting it.
We have
without the eye anal, I was about to cry anal.
We're like cry anal, am I right?
Am I right?
It stands for I am not a lawyer. So if you have, if you're not an esquire, you can, let people know.
Shout I anal at any time. Anytime. And if you are a lawyer, you can just shout
Anal.
Gay!
Gay! That is right. You can just shout
gay.
Gay. Okay.
Gay.
So good.
I bought cake the other day at the store, and I actually sang the little cake song in my head as I was buying cake at the store. I am a lawyer, is what I
am actually a lawyer.
I am actually a lawyer.
I actually
a lawyer.
We have a convert, Radio Free Multiverse, one of my favorite shows. There's a fish over there somewhere that is on my wall. We are spreading IANAL to the West Coast.
It's IANAL should be first. You always want to spread before IANAL. Okay, so let us get into the show. I don't know if I've just peaked comedically. That's fine.
That deserved a solo layout.
Honestly, it was bound to happen sometime. If it's going to happen on the show, this is my most precious place. Okay.
I have one, while we're doing serious things, I just wanted to update people that Frank Lombardo is no longer a co-sponsor of Senate Bill 2501. He has taken his name off it for some reason. But you know what? I still feel like he deserves some attention for having his name on that bill in the first place, which is unfairly titled the Fairness in Women's Sports Act or something bullshit like that.
Yeah, as if that's what's threatening women in sports.
Pepper says, yeah.
It is important to remember. I remember LG and I were talking about this before the show, and I was like, wait, that's a good thing that he's not backing it because that gives the bill less power. So it is good. And also, it is also important to remember who was originally backing that bill so that we.
That's Frank Lombardo III, the senator, Rhode Island State Senator.
Yes. Fellow Democrats.
He co-sponsored.
Yeah.
And the Fairness in Women's Sports Act. Wow. In really Rhode Island.
In Rhode Island. Both of those acts, both Morgans are also supporting an act that do attack the human rights of trans people, which is like a fun thing that happens. Yeah, I think Rhode Island, we think we're in a bubble, and it's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
This is okay. So we did. Okay. Well, here's a positive thing. I really like this account. This is a lawyer. Who has argued in front of the Supreme Court. So we can't play that. We can't play that thing. But if you can follow, if you want to follow, if you're looking for like a way to stay updated across the country, that's Chase. I'm sorry, my dog is decided to.
Oh, hi, Ripley.
Day of visibility, Ripley. Day of visibility. Yeah.
Okay, so we got some housekeeping. Visibility becomes joy and happiness. It is also there are people who make being visible less safe. So I super extra appreciate your kind words, and I definitely put you on the full screen when my lips started to quiver. Okay, let's play games.
Let's play games. Yeah. Speaking of this show, we she's just yay. On this show, we do love to raise awareness, and we do love to educate and bring some issues. And I like to think that this show has a little bit to do with, it's definitely the the agenda here. Yay is right. I like to think we have a little bit to do with that bill losing traction. And I also think too, if you're out there looking for more things that you can do to help, to either I don't know, just to be an ally feels like such a stupid word, but it's there, right? Something you can do that's really passive that I do all the time, which is to educate myself. And I do this by one, internet Googling or Binging, whichever one you like, to find out information. Also follow content creators that make stuff on like Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, that you can help understand stuff, because she says sock now too. Just side note, she says sock now, which she's gonna come with a sock and yell sock periodically. But you can totally just sock. Yeah, sock. You can totally educate yourself at any point and make the world a little better. So if you are not so lucky to be a trans person actively making the world better by existing, you can be a cis person who's actively making the world better by educating yourself. Very easy to do.
I found this
very easy to do, and it takes the labor away from trans people. And we do so much fucking labor just by being people, and it sucks sometimes. But so yeah, it's really good to educate yourself. And yeah, and I also just want to Trans Day of Visibility is like a joyous thing, and it's great. And we are I'm extremely happy to be trans. I'm happier than I've ever been as a person. But sometimes visibility is not a choice. And I just want to say, since we are all trans mask people here, and as this person, that trans women sometimes really get the fucking short end of the fucking stick, man. And hypervisibility is not a fucking joke, and it sucks. And it's not a choice sometimes. So just being aware of that too, being aware of that visibility is a double-edged sword, and that while we can get gender euphoria from being seen as who we are, you can also experience violence, and I don't know where I'm going with it. Also, I just dropped so many F-bombs in front of a baby. So
if she hasn't learned it yet, you know what I mean? Honestly, it's really fine. It's really, we're gonna
gay and sock before fuck.
And
I'm happy.
also, if I can get her to say fuck on camera, I'm gonna go TikTok viral in a heartbeat. Like that's it. Then I finally have made it on TikTok. I've seen it.
Oh, well,
you know.
TikTok. I re-downloaded. First of all, thank you, Max. That was. You guys are both. You guys. You all of you, including Pepper, are make me very happy. Again, I'm not going to do the liquid. Hey, what's that? What's that?
People keep asking me why I switched from she, they to they, them, and honestly, I've heard enough. So stupid.
I got that from Bowler. It might even say Bowler's name.
A visual joke.
It's I love a good trans talk. Like I just gotta tell you that it's a good way to learn for education and for comedic purposes because I love a good pun. So it's great.
The best one, the thing that made me giggle the most, was there was
How do I stop getting mad when people use they them pronouns?
Die.
Yeah. I mean, correct.
Die.
Yeah.
Die.
I love that.
Yeah.
So immediate.
It's just, yeah. Sock is right. Sock is right, baby. I'm so glad I sent you those TikToks. This is why I watch TikTok. Is honestly self-education, self-improvement, and for jokes to send to LG.
I mean, you get a little bit of everything, right?
A little bit of everything. It's a gift that keeps on giving. But today we have some games for you, and in a celebration of Trans Day of Visibility, we are actually going to play some guessing games so that we can put the maximum number of trans people into a site-proof booth. Am I doing this right? That's right. I think that's how we celebrate Trans Day of Visibility is by putting the maximum number of trans people into a site-proof.
Yeah.
Right? Like invisibility cloak.
Way.
We are banished
Camp
on air. Yeah, this is what
You can't see it, but there's a trans person on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. In between the infrared and the microwave. Yes. Yes. The one who died. I am not a lawyer. Yeah.
We have a very specific game that we have created, and by we have created, I mean Bowler came up with a fun name. I made a video, and then we came up with it before the show started. So we're going to spring it on our friends.
Counts as creation,
right? What's it called, Bowler? I can't remember.
Will they? Won't they?
Will they or won't they?
The bisexual lighting is.
It's.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to make it Taylor, like Trolley. It's giving very, very, very bi trans, right? I love it.
I love it.
Thank you.
Relatable content.
Relatable content. We are all attacked. So in this game, we are going to have two people be our guessers. We're going to go into a site-proof booth, and we're going to find out the scandalous Hollywood question of will they, won't they? So from the audience, what we're going to do is we're going to find out from the audience. They are going to be two well-known people, either a celebrity, a fictional character, an historical figure, any kind of well-known person. They are going to be. And then they're also going to be making a decision about will they or won't they. So from the audience, we're going to pull these two well-known names. We're also going to pull a decision, and then we are going to have them try to figure out who they are, what they're deciding through the art of improv conversation. So Max and Miranda, do you mind stepping into our site-proof booth by clicking over to a new tab and thus becoming, well, you're still visible to us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we're just,
be honest, I just can't see you.
See us. So we're the invisible ones on the Trans Day of Visibility. This is working. LG, I think we're nailing it.
I think I think maybe the reason he took his name off that bill as a co-sponsor was because Senator Lombardo watches Who's Around. Do you think he's around?
I think so. This is what I want LG, everyone in the audience, picture this. You know the meme with the guy with the butterfly being like, is this? I'm gonna be like, is this activism? Like that's the vision. Game is, this is me going, is this activism? You see it. Everyone in the audience sees it. Okay. So in this game, audience, while our two guests, Miranda and Max, are both in the Siteproof booth, what we need you in the comments, please give us some suggestions of both famous people. They can be celebrities. They can be historical figures. They can be fictional characters. They can be, I don't know, well-known comic strip characters. That was
I know. Finish that. That was very good.
Comic strip people. Yeah.
Ooh.
So we're gonna pick two of them. Okay, so real talk. I don't know who that is. LG, if you can carry, I'm into it, but I don't know who that is.
That's just that's a I am not a lawyer joke.
I see. Oh, that's the senator. That's I'm following along. I'm following. Listen, everybody, just because I'm in the show doesn't mean I'm watching the show. Okay, I just out. Those are different skill sets.
How about this one? I feel like this is a.
I love it. So this is definitely one of the famous people that we are going to have either Max or Miranda be. Okay, so great. So this is one of them. Audience, this is one of them that we're going to give clues about. And remember, if you have clues to give, you can always type them into the comments as we go, and we can. Did you write that backwards, or is it straightways and then use? Is it? I can't even. Nice job. So audience, we also need one more famous person, and then we're going to need a decision that they need to make. For example, a decision could be where are they going to eat, what are they going to eat for dinner, or what's the best way to get downtown from Edgewood? You know, whatever sort of decision you might have to make.
I like that specific as well. I've got these two were the first two that I clicked on.
I like them both. I can give clues for both of them. I was worried about Frank Lombardo, but now that I remember that that's the senator, I could have done it. But I was like, who is that? Okay, so these are
so
great.
Many good. I just have to say there are so many good ones that I just saw as well. These are all great. You guys are on fire today.
Oh, great. I'm just gonna say missed opportunity right there.
That's the one that it just made me. What's the story, Jordan?
Yeah. Okay, so we've got our two characters. Down Allen's Ave. Chloe, that's what I say too. You know what I mean? I go straight down Allen's Ave, right? I go right Allen's Ave, right, connect it right to Richmond, come back up onto Way Bosset that way. Some people take the highway though, so okay. So anyways, okay.
Whatever way you go, the back roads or the front highway,
audience, we now also need a decision to be made between our two. Oh, great. Fantastic. What a great decision to be made. Okay, so audience, let's review these. So audience, we have this is our decision being made. We also have our two secret identities.
Let's say this is Max.
Great. That is Max. Great. So audience, this is Max. And then this one. These are great. I think both Max and Miranda are going to appreciate these.
I also just want you guys want everyone to know that I tried to abbreviate by just doing the letter M, but both Miranda and Max start with the letter M.
Oops.
That's the problem.
Sorry. Guess I chose the wrong name.
I love Max. I think that's an awesome name.
And this is the decision that they are going to be making together. So now, audience, please. Oh, Jordan, already on it. Jordan, longtime fan of the show, first time listener. Already flooding the comments with emojis. Audience, I was going to ask you to flood the comments with emojis, but Jordan's on it. Jordan.
And they're all real emojis, by the way. This one, we love this one. We love Ukraine and the people of Ukraine. We love bicycles, and we also love these real emoji.
Yeah, real emojis. They come up as nothing on your end too, right? They're just words. Yeah,
Yeah, I think we are being trolled by people who watch our show.
I thought I saw one say wet chili dog, and I'm incredibly uncomfortable.
That is right.
Sorry.
So please, Max and Miranda, come on out of the site-proof booth. Our emojis have been flooded. Wink? Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. All right.
Oh, accept
All right, and I think we're just about ready to go. So through the art of improv conversation, we're going to have you two figure out who you are and what you're deciding. Audience, if you have a clue you want to add into the mix, please type it into the comment section. We will pull it up on air, and you're going to help too. LG, you're disappear. You want to be disappeared?
I thought it would be a comment.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I just wanted to make sure. Is this technical difference? Is this transphobia on the internet again?
It's Cox. It's Cox being transphobic.
Phobia on my internet.
Honestly, if there's an internet company that's going to be transphobic, we all know it's Cox.
Yeah.
I have Verizon internet. I don't know if that makes sense.
I have Xfinity.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. Wait, Katie. Wait, just time out. I was just gonna get into the game, but wait, Katie, you can see Jordan's emojis.
No, all of those. I am scandalized. I know.
I'm scandalized too. They come up as nothing over here.
Yeah, I don't see them either.
No, this is what it looks like.
Fun fact: only cis people can see the emojis. So both of you want to say about yourself.
Well, Miranda, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am exploring some things about my gender. I'm still she, her, just to sort of be like, I know those are comfortable, but I don't know about anything else yet. I'm 39 and getting there. You know what I mean? So you're not. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying that. You know, I don't know. I don't know yet. I've been watching a lot of TikToks and trying to learn.
Yeah, of course.
Paul, it might be because you're on a YouTube app, but we're going to say it's transphobia today.
We're gonna see trans people can't see the emojis.
We're finding out a lot about my gender identity live on air. And you know what? Is there a better place to do it? No.
No.
No. No.
No, not that right here. And you know what? When we get to be the people that say the joke, then I think it funny. My brain is doing exactly what it's supposed
LG, get on comments. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's audience, where are we for this conversation? Where are we for this conversation? I want to have a place. Do the 5. I wonder what emoji that is. I'm so curious. What emoji could this be?
No.
I don't know. What emoji could that? We both press
do the 5.
What does that even mean? Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good.
This is why you wanted to be on comments, LG. I could just picture your cackling in the background right now at these jokes, and I love it. This is what I'm here. We're in a basement. Perfect. We are in a basement having this conversation. So thanks for coming down to my basement. This is just where I'm hoping, maybe the rehearsals can be. So, but I'll let you two sort of, obviously you two are the decision makers. Also, I appreciate you both adhering to our no weapons policy. I'm sorry that was inconvenient for you, but I do appreciate that. It's just part of the basement policy down here, and so I appreciate that as you did that. But anyways, and also apologies for the ceilings being so low. I didn't realize how often you were going to have to duck down there. Oh, yeah. Not you. Obviously, you're not ducking. Obviously, you're this is plenty high for you for the ceiling. But you're.
I'm large. It's understandable. But
Oh, I was gonna say you're very. I thought you were. you should be fine. You seem very small. I was gonna say you're the large one.
I'm the tall one.
You're the very tall one. Yeah, you're very tall. I mean, that's
obviously.
Yeah. But okay, so let's get down to brass tacks. I think I'm glad you came to me for this decision. I have consulted on these types of decisions before, so I do have a long-standing history. I decided to give the green light to a lot of projects you're probably very familiar with. I don't want to name drop, but thanks so much. So I have a question, and you both can answer this, but specifically for you up there. Sorry, I'll be done with the height jokes.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I can visually see this better.
Sorry, that makes sense. Yeah, so you up there. I was just wondering, are you planning on taking this to China as well? Or is this going to stay in America? Is that like, I just want to, as part of the decision, have you not decided that yet either too? Is that also?
We're exploring the options, it's touch and go, and we're exploring what that would be like to take things internationally.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And again, and then both of you can answer this too, but this for you down there. Are we going to have a run in the presumably in the southwest of the United States? Are you hoping for that?
Well, we're hoping for anything. We are trying to like test out the different markets, but we'll see. It's facial hair. Okay. Well, I hope. I am attached to my my thick, luxurious mustache, but
yeah. But, I mean, it's almost like a trademark for you. I mean,
yeah,
it's definitely yeah.
Now, will these different markets? I do have a follow-up question. Do these markets allow like hats? Like, am I allowed to wear hats?
Yes,
thing?
absolutely.
Okay, awesome.
I mean, everyone on this team knows that you are part of this project, and so we definitely are allowing for hats. This might sound a bit rude, and I swear I don't mean this, but is that handlebar for riding?
It can be.
Great.
Yeah,
great.
Sorry, my voice isn't as pronounced as it usually is.
No problem. I assume that was something you have to put on for audiences. We're in the privacy of my basement, so don't worry about. Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. You can just relax. So thanks so much. Okay, so then other questions I have about logistics for you up there. Where are any of your neighbors, or I guess friends, really? Are they coming as well?
I mean, I invited them, so we'll see if they show up.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so.
It's hard to bring a lot of my friends, considering a lot of my friends are actually animals, so it's hard to like travel with them.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can imagine that too. Yeah, and also you're kind of like often shooting at your friends, which might be.
Yeah, I'm
not sure if that's weird.
Yeah, no, it's a time. I'm like, again, like the no weapons policy, it should be fine, but
okay. Yeah, great. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know how the different markets and stuff and traveling is going to handle a rabbit and drag running in with a horse.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Not everybody, different people have different feelings about that, and so we're going to be I'm personally really excited about this project. I think we want to look at different venues that we can do this in. I think obviously you need a venue with a stage, you need something with built-in lights, sound, stuff like that. But I think we could possibly, get creative and take this more places than just New York City. Obviously New York City is going to be a starting.
Right.
But
Jesus.
but for you up there, I just was wondering. So we have a very liberal visible and invisible personage policy here. We welcome both visible and invisible. Will any of your invisible friends be coming, or will it just be the visible ones? Because I mean, your invisible friend does take up a lot of space. I mean, when
Right.
that's just
Right.
Yeah, I just
yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I was hoping that some of the more visible, like more recognizable characters would show up. Obviously, everyone who lives on the street.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, right.
So, yeah, I don't know about any invisible ones though.
Oh,
they could show up. Maybe I just haven't seen them before.
I have a question about billing on the marquee, just like setting things. So
Yes.
I know that usually the stars are billed
yes,
alphabetically, but Yosemite's very late on the
right. Yes. Can I call you Sam? Is that
so
okay?
I think reverse alphabet would be nice, but that's me.
Right.
Of course. Yeah,
I mean, because my name is at the beginning of the alphabet.
Right. Exactly. Yours is really, yeah. Right. So
bird.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. So I mean, and and I probably should have asked this before, but should I call you? Can I call you Bird and Sam, or should I go by Big and Yosemite? Or
well, see, if we do Big, then like people think that I'm from Sex and the City, and that's a different show.
Right. That's very different. Yeah.
So Bird is fine.
Bird's fine. Okay. Great.
Full Yosemite Sam.
Sure.
Yosemite Samuel, I will shoot you in the foot.
That's totally understandable. Okay, so Yosemite Sam. So, anyways, so back to the project at hand, because I'm sure so much logistics. You're right about the marquee. I think for this kind of stuff, like it's we can produce something that's well known, that's been shown a lot. We can produce something that's less well known. We can do a newer thing. I don't know if you were hoping to write an original something original, or if you were hoping to pick a classic. I don't know where you two were at.
I mean, I'm partial to the classics, but also I do like to write my own songs. So
yeah,
if there's a space for that in there.
I mean, so one trend that I've been seeing a lot of is both people taking sort of the book from a classic and then adding new songs, so it'll be you take the the words from one, add some stuff, spice it up, but it's up to you all.
Yeah, well, we just want to get it going to get on the right Tony eligibility space for
course, obviously.
Yes. Oh yeah, this is definitely Tony tracked. Yeah, for sure. We
want to beat Hamilton is what we're aiming for.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as we can workshop this musical, then it's gonna we're headed straight for the awards.
Absolutely. Yeah. Great. Well, great. We'll just I think let's meet again same time next Thursday, and we'll figure this out. We'll get this go. I mean, Hamilton wasn't written in a day, but it was very quick. It was very quick. Yeah. So awesome. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I paint a hole in the background and go through that.
I know so much less about Sesame Street than I thought.
I'm shocked that my brain picked up Yosemite Sam as quick as it did.
Yeah, so Snuffleupagus is in Big Bird's invisible friend in canon.
Oh, I see.
I don't know how stressed it is in the
I forgot.
You want to space?
Ooh, la homo.
I mean, but yes, yeah. I don't even know how. Oh, book. I have to read a book. I'm sorry.
You've read books in the past. You have experience with the pages and the words and
She just was like taking my hand and like making them open the pages.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, she's learning how to read very, very quickly. Very soon she's going to be reading our comments. We could do a few different things. What game do you want to play next, Pepper?
Meowing because there's a cat in the book. I think that I would love to, since we have such an active comment section today, and I am very excited for them. I would love to play lines from the chat if we could, because that's a classic game. We've got a good comment section, and stuff like this is visible today. Good to know. Good to know. See,
Trans
icon.
What
Icon.
the times have changed. Oh, today, I get it.
These Broadway, these musical and play, these are just so good. They're so good.
Yeah.
Lacaja Fowl might be one of my favorites of all time, Roy.
Pretty good. I mean, it would be perfect. Honestly, perfect for Big Bird. Let's.
Or if you want to do other Muppets, it can be Camilla the Chicken.
I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Trying to think of her name. That'd be so good.
Gonzo's friend, partner.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we learned last show that birds don't have boobs, but we do know that pigeons fuck. I think we've learned that last show. For those of you who watch the show, Max, you missed out on a lot.
I love bird facts.
Don't give us that face when you don't know about bird boobs.
Those feet aren't the only thing that'll make you happy. Okay, there's
you rewatch the movie Happy Feet, you'll understand our anger from last show in regards to the breasts that they put on the
yeah, they do. That's so weird.
The penguin, why?
You could swipe a credit card.
Because, you're not gonna know which one is a girl if it doesn't have.
That's what it is.
Not the cloaca. Get away from me, Jordan.
Oh, the cloaca. I can't believe YouTube keeps these videos up, but they're fine. Okay, anyways, let's play lines from the chat. Audience, what we need from you is to type stuff in the chat. Phrases, lyrics, texts, poems, stanzas, anything. Just keep them coming, and we will integrate them into our scene. Audience, to get us started, all we need is let's go with another place that we can be, and we'll all pretend to be working at that place. All of us players, we are going to try to integrate those lines as soon as we see them on to the cloaca.
This is the second time this month that I've been doing an improv thing, and cloaca has gotten brought up, and I was doing a cage match in Kismet, and we were playing like bar animals, and we were playing like ducks, and so cloaca got brought up,
as it will.
That's relevant. That's a relevant time for cloaca to be brought up.
Are you insinuating it's not relevant now? I think it is the most relevant now.
Oh no, it's both times cloaca was brought up are very relevant.
Very relevant.
Just the fact that like within the span of a month or like even like 2 weeks, it's like, oh, I've done improv twice and it's been cloaca.
Yeah. Oh,
cloaca content.
I get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's all be at a flea market. We're all working at this flea market. And as we work at this flea market, we're going to try to integrate your lines, audience, as quickly as we can. Whoever gets to them and can integrate them into what they're talking about first. No, it's not. There's no winner. We're all winners when we improvise together. Heart emoji, heart emoji. So at any point type in stuff. LG is our comment
jockey.
Yes.
There's a person with like a really cool Yosemite Sam trans stash, and I'm riding. Okay, no.
That's right. It's a
I like it.
The imagery
is the joke that I made.
Yikes! All right.
I've made worse jokes on air.
Oh, I didn't hear your joke. I was still thinking about mine.
No, I was just talking about the handlebar one. Okay, so let's get started. We are in the flea market. We are all working together. Audience, keep them coming. LG will get everything in there.
Everything is in my van. I was told that I wouldn't have to do any heavy lifting to get the shop going.
I mean, well, you're gonna have to do like some, but like we can help. Obviously, there's bodies here to help you, but
And we have hand trucks too. We have. But objection. I'm not a lawyer. Like, I just want to make that clear. Like, I can't. I can't like sue on your behalf if you get hurt here. I guess what I'm trying to say is like we don't have the kinds of insurance.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons loves them lemons. I loved Power of the Dog. I didn't realize that he was married to Kristen Stewart at the same time. I just what I'm trying to say is that I have the collective works of Sofia Coppola in the van, and I need some help moving it into the shop.
Right.
Yeah, I do see that you have about 300 copies of Marie Antoinette, which is going to be a bit bad for the old back, but it's fine.
I'm just wondering, like, where the fake mustaches are. Where are the fake mustaches?
Yeah, because we should bring that box in first.
Yeah.
We got to get that in.
Yeah.
I'm itchier than I've ever been in my life. You know, I knew it was going to be humid out, but I wasn't expecting this amount of humidity. I know the venue's outside, but I just I forgot my like vape powder and just chafing and itching, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, could you pass the sauce because that sauce I actually use that to control itch.
You want them to pass this? You want them? They're okay. Well, I'm not going to have any.
Literal sauce. It's not metaphor.
I wish I was married to Kristen Stewart. I just like wanted to go back and like thinking about it since you said her name, and I wish that I was married to her.
Yeah,
like she's
Me too.
Married to Kristen
Stewart. He wishes. Why?
Yeah.
He wishes.
Oh, we have fun here.
We have fun here. But who's gonna for real help me unload the van? I mean, literally anybody. I can't lift more than 8 to 10 pounds.
Well, so Metallica ruined Napster, so I'm sad. So I don't know that I can like lift anything right now because I'm sad.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think you should lift stuff while you're sad.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I can help. I can help a little bit. I can bring the hand trucks over to you. That's helpful.
Are the hand trucks the same thing as a dolly? Because I'm very excited, but not if it's like a
Fringe
table.
will make it better. I think I have some fringe trim to in my van if anyone wants like it attached to their like booths or anything. I like adding a little bit of fringe to mine and just add some fun.
I mean, it's gonna dress anything up, but it might trip the wheels.
Yeah, the QWERTY keyboard is fascist, is what.
Okay, if you can read my bumper stickers, then you are close enough to the van to open a door.
That is a good point, and I honestly,
this is my bumper sticker. The QWERTY keyboard is fascist.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe you have 2 copies of the same bumper sticker on your van. It's really cool.
Foot trucks?
Foot trucks.
God,
the damn foot trucks are taking our spaces. God damn it. They always do this.
Yeah. Hello, Dolly, right? Dollies and trucks are the same thing. Yeah, they are.
They are the same.
Yeah, foot trucks might be a nickname, but it is.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't help. My aura is wrong. It's just normally I can help on like green blue days, but my aura is very orange today, and it's just I just know I'm not going to be of good help.
That's totally understandable. I mean, part of my Dolly Parton themed handcart.
No, I love it. I love the big boo font that you have on it.
Thank you.
Just
Fringe.
Yeah.
Fringe, what's your angle, dingle dangle? Fringe isn't gonna do anything but make it look prettier. It's not gonna make the work happen faster.
Yeah, I hear that, but I think when you add joy to your day, you work faster. Like,
Yeah.
yay.
Yay.
You know?
It's good.
Yeah. So famously, the cloaca is the window to the soul. And I want to explain this metaphor better because I understand. First, when I say this, it's like, what do you mean? Right? And when the cloaca is the combination of all three parts of the stoplight. So let me explain to you. So on the pelvic floor, there is a pee hole. There is the hole where the young come out, the eggs, and then there's a poop hole. And the cloaca is the combination of all three of those stoplights together. If like you picture stoplights, it's a combination of all of them together.
Mm-hmm.
So one space where waste, life, debris comes out, that is that's the soul.
Oh.
And if that's not a Dolly Parton hand card, oh my Judas Judy jingles. I call mine my Judy jingles. And when
I call mine Eunice, and when you put them together,
Your cloaca?
my cloaca. Oh, no, I have a stoplight. I have a 3 stoplight, but I call the whole.
No, let the bodies hit the pelvic floor.
Yeah.
Hello, Dolly.
You know, adding to my future projects, I think I'm gonna make a needlepoint that's like those like live, laugh, love, except it's waste, life, debris. Make one of those.
It's you know, I today years old.
I was today years old when I learned this shit. Fun fact: when I first heard the term cloaca, I thought that the cloaca was like the waxy like coating on like bird feathers, and I was like, nope, it's the whole dussy, the whole.
No, Lena, no. Go ahead. You what? We'll give
the
you
whole kit and caboodle. Oh no, I said my thing of not immediately knowing what cloaca is the first time I heard it. Bird facts.
We're the whole world in this.
Yeah, I feel like we've already stepped out of the scene, and I just want to let that scene. We're out of the scene, and I think we need to acknowledge the fact
it's gone.
We're educating people about the pelvic floor and what it really looks like. I'm just going to tell a quick story, and mostly because I think Bagley will be fine with this story. So I have an app called PeriFit, which is like an app that's like a video game control with your pelvic floor muscles. So
that's so cool.
It's a way of rehabilitating the pelvic floor, because sometimes after you're pregnant multiple times and have humans live ejected from your body, your pelvic floor just, again, to quote Jordan, when the bodies hit the pelvic floor, it messes it up. It messes it up down there, and you've got to rehab. You got to rehab it so that you can actually like gain functionality. So part of the rehab is playing this video game, which I have a controller that I insert into the life hole, if you would, to use that metaphor, which is the yellow on the stoplight.
That's a hole in one.
Wait, red, yellow,
red,
green.
yellow, green. Yep. So on this app, one of the functions is that you can then like have a visual of the pelvic floor, so that when you do use your muscles, you can see the muscles squeeze, and like you can like figure out which ones to train, because you have to learn which ones to train in your body to strengthen them. And so one of the app does is that you can like see a 3D model of the pelvis, and you can like rotate it, and you can rotate it and watch the muscles in real time, like squeeze and come together and like that.
That's like an fMRI. That's pretty cool. You're gamifying your stoplight.
Yeah, it's great. It's called PeriFit. If you want a discount code, let me know, because I'll actually get cash if you use it. So let me know if you want one. It's great. But so to use it, I was showing back. I was like, look at this pelvic, like look at this 3D model, look at the muscles. And he was like, whoa. He was like, wait, what are the 3 holes? Right. And I was like, it's pee, puss, and poop. And he was like, oh, like that. Like, and so now, audience, we've been able to educate you about the stoplight, the 3 stoplight training, because they're all integrated into the pelvic floor. It's all like, it's the exit holes for the 3 things that can come out of your body, which is pee, blood or life, and then poop, which is the boom, But at the stoplight, it'd be, red, yellow, green, or, depending on if you're flipped over or what have you. Yeah, the other way.
For transient visibility, I will say that I often have to have this conversation with my practitioners, because they're either expecting, sometimes they're expecting a stop sign and they get like a rotary, you don't
always know what's going to be. Well, that's the thing. And yeah, like, it's, I love Jordan's like, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, right. You know, people use it. Yeah, like, because we don't get this kind of education about like the 3 separate exits. In this theater, this theater is equipped with at least 3 exits.
This theater has a front entrance and a back entrance, and we call those entrances different names depending on how clinical we want to get.
Right. Exactly. So
we want to gamify it.
Because here's the thing: when you're in a theater, in the case of emergency, you need to know where all the exits are, and that's the important thing about learning about your body is to know where the exits are. This metaphor is. We need one for a doctor. Like, I am not a IANAD is probably the next.
I am actually at a hospital sometime in the next. I just got my first gig back post-COVID to be a birthing parent that is, I think, trans. I think they requested me because they knew that my pronouns were they them. So I'm like signing up to sort of like get paid to be misgendered, but I'll do it. It's just to clarify.
It's like misgendered, you should be paid for it.
Working retail.
Yes,
yeah.
Right. And it's being misgendered in order to prevent others from being misgendered.
Exactly. Just in case anybody, this is we all do have done simulated patient work, and my COVID. I'm gonna have to do some practice because of the COVID brain. Can't think of the words, but
I'm sure it's gonna all click back in, like riding a bicycle.
Like riding a bicycle, or no matter who Yosemite Sam is or how they are identifying, I find them very sexy, and I don't know why. They're rootin' tootin'.
Yes.
And maybe,
rootin' tooty, fresh and fruity.
Speaking of, that's our show. I think that should be our show.
I think this is the most succinct show we've ever had in our lives.
I have a little thing.
Yes, please.
If y'all want to stick around, I have to do my testosterone shot today. So if y'all want to see me do that, I can do that right now.
Is there anything more visible? I would love to. I would love to.
It happened to be my T-shot day, and I'm really bad at taking it. So it's kind of like also accountability, because I just keep forgetting to do it, and then I'm like, why am I dysphoric? And I'm like, well, it's because you don't take your stupid hormones, idiot.
I'll do some self-care and take these are not gender related, but they are depression related. So I will take mine.
Yay!
So anybody that is not doesn't want to see an injection or anything like that, but wants to listen, you can listen. If you want to say goodbye,
but I'm very interested in this. So you have to clean the top. Yeah, because
so this is my little like testosterone vial.
Beautiful.
Influencer.
Welcome to my hall.
Yeah. So you have to clean the top of it so that you don't like get infection. So this is just my little like alcohol pad. And then I have my big needle that I use to like draw up the fluid. And then I have the small needle that I use to inject myself so it doesn't hurt as much.
Wow.
Syringe. So
how do you get these supplies? Do they all come with it?
I bought these on Amazon.
Is that what you have to do? Yeah, I was wondering, like, how do
you can get them through a pharmacy, but they are really expensive, and they only give you like 12 needles for like $30. And then I got like 2 years supply of everything off of Amazon for like $30. So it's a lot better.
Using needles too, and so it's I'm glad that's great. Wow.
Yeah.
Some of the harm reduction programs are now including stuff like hormone and hormone replacement therapy in their needle exchanges, because so many people have a hard time affording that. So
yeah, there's really good programs for that, and that's awesome. and that is very cute. I have a soda bottle. It's not as cute. But
soda bottle works though. It's a good.
It does.
Yeah, I mean, needle safety is absolutely important.
Oh, we have a
This
great.
is like all prepped now, and then I just have to like clean. I have another alcohol pad, and I have to clean where I'm going to inject it.
Do you have options of where you inject it? Because I've seen people inject it into their stomach, thighs.
Yeah. So basically, I do subcutaneous, which is just like it goes under your skin and not into your muscle. So I could do it pretty much anywhere that there is fat. I usually alternate between like my stomach and my thighs. I'll just do my stomach since it's easier. I don't know if I can, like, see.
Do you want full screen, Max?
Maybe. I'm not gonna like show y'all my entire stomach, but
okay.
Clean this area, and then you kind of like tent the skin a little bit.
Oh, okay. That's like pinching a little.
And I can really see super well. And then when you put it in, you have to pull back a little bit to make sure that you don't see any blood in the syringe because you don't want to like hit a vein. And then you just inject it. And it's done. Yeah.
And you had to learn all this stuff. You had to learn all this, how to do this. How did you get training? Like, how did you learn all this stuff, how to do this?
So my primary care gives you like videos. They're great. They like send you links to videos that they've done themselves. But also I knew some of it because I work at an animal shelter, so I give injections to animals on a daily basis, and it's very, very similar. So like when you give animals vaccines, you have to do like the same kind of a thing. So yeah.
That was amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, because this is the stuff that helps empower other people. They can see this represented. It's so important to have representation, and like just being able to see like this is what you go through to do this kind of self-care. And some self-care is really fucking hard.
It is
an example of a really hard self-care. Look at you when you're soda bottle
container of all of my needles.
I love it. Someone's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" in the trash one day, and that's gonna be great.
When we were like moving, and Nova's parents were helping us move, I was like, "Let me hide my weird soda bottle full of needles so they don't think that I do drugs or anything."
I found the oh, look at this, so prepared. This is a great oh, look at that. Oh
yeah.
Oh
PVD. Yes.
Oh, I love them so much.
I love that logo.
Yeah.
Right? Yes. And it's, it's got a magic wand on there because I support all the trans characters in Harry Potter, which is all of them now. I'm demanding that be canon.
It makes total sense to me. Well, thank you so much, Max. Thank you for joining on our show. Miranda, thank you so much for joining our show and being an awesome, actually the best Yosemite Sam I've ever seen. And thank you, LG, for jockeying those suggestions. Yes.
And thank you, Bowler, for thanking us and
on air. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. Look at that! Oh my God! Okay, we're not going to get a better ending than that. Goodbye, everybody. We love you.
Yes, this was great. Great show. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time when we're around.
I'm not a lawyer, but I sometimes I let them knock on the door.